Welcome to the first gaming episode of Enigma's Analysis. I'm Mr. Enigma, and we are playing Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled on the PS4 because the gaming industry, much like the film industry, is out of ideas and nostalgia sells. I enjoyed this game 20 years ago when I played it, so of course I have to try it out now. And if I'm being honest, I actually have been enjoying it. Of course, the big question is it better than Mario Kart? You know, because Nintendo games are just for little babies. Real gamers play games that make you pull your hair out. No hairline jokes, please. But no, the selling point to a lot of people is that this game's harder. It doesn't have the rubber band AI, like getting blue shelled when you're in first place and all that sort of thing. And that's a fair assessment to a point. I would argue that when you get hit in this game, which isn't always preventable, you get punished a little too hard sometimes. I mean, it takes a really long time to recover. Hopefully you won't see me suffer too much of that in this. I'll utilize my mad gaming skills to put on a performance for you. I'm playing as Tiny. He's a big character, so he has high speed. But poor handling. Off to a pretty good start there. In Mario Kart, I tend to go for the opposite. I go for oh come on, let's see right off the bat. I tend to go for smaller characters, even though my favorite character-wise is actually Bowser, but I don't race well with Bowser. You can see, like right there, I don't actually know what hit me, but yeah. So power slide, which I actually pulled off pretty well there, is a much more difficult mechanic in this than in Mario Kart. Just hit two guys. That's what happens when you mess with the New Jersey driver, punks. Sorry, punks was the cleanest thing I could think to say. I'm trying to keep this PG-13 at the worst. Yeah, thankfully I've got a track here that I'm reasonably familiar with. A lot of the people on here must already know the tracks inside and out. Because some of them, I just get my tail kicked in on some of them. Whoa, that Nitro Boost actually hit, and I got a little trophy for it. That's awesome. Okay, now I've just been hit. Hit a little bit with that. Okay, I got one of two people who are ahead of me. Probably should have saved that, but oh well. Yeah, the power drift requires the use of two buttons, and that meter in the bottom right fills up and you gotta get it at a certain point. Hey, look at that. Third place, we only had 5 actual human players. So, right in the middle. I'll take it. That's enough to save face on YouTube, right? Right? So if you have a Nintendo Switch, obviously you should have Mario Kart by this point. And if that's the case, I would probably just say stick with that. But like I said, if you're some super hardcore gamer who really gets off on showing how awesome he is at everything, and you know, doesn't want the game for the casuals and all that, you know, maybe pick up Crash Racing. If you don't have a Switch, then by all means I would say go for it. The single player mode, the single player mode is quite a bit better than Mario Kart. Everything that you can unlock is purely aesthetic, which I like. I know a lot of people like the grind of unlocking stuff and all that because they're insane, but there actually is a story and that sort of thing. I'm enjoying it so far, which is more than I can say for Mario Kart, which was purely just a grind to unlock characters and carts and wheels and, you know, get used to the track so you don't get your butt kicked online. Alright, race number 2 is on Barren Ruins. We've got a full pack of 8 racers this time. 7 other racers to feel the wrath of The always impressive Mr. Enigma. Alright. I was a little bit worried about those initial turns there because I don't have this course memorized. So far I'm sitting in the pack with everybody else. Wow, couldn't even see what hit me there. 1 minute I had Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark thing going on, and the next there's a blinding flash of light, and I was spinning out. Okay, wow, this course is insane. Let's see. Trying to decide how realistic it is that I'm gonna get back in this. Oh, that's right, I need to zoom out. I always forget you can zoom out, because it's hard to see what you're up against otherwise. And that alone is the sole reason for my mediocre gameplay. It's not because I'm not that good or anything like that, it's just because I forgot to zoom out. Know what I mean? It's one of the better items you can get in here. Power sliding time. Those bombs are hard to hit someone with. They gotta be either like right in front of you or right behind you. Oh man. Okay, yet again, I have no idea what hit me. I know the ice is slippery, that's a novel concept, right? Slippery ice. Ooh, I thought they were gonna say I was hit there. You have to be very precise about hitting item boxes in this. That's another thing that is different from Mario Kart. Feel free to do a shot every time you hear me say something's different than Mario Kart, by the way. I know that gets fun to hear, but you gotta compare it to the king of third place. I'm gonna get third place by not even finishing. Wait, no, I did finish. Okay. I actually did finish the race. I got third place. Out of 8, that's not bad, right? I'm not a loser for being happy with third place, am I? Ah, whatever. Alright. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, or even if you didn't, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I can't emphasize how important that is. Share it if you feel so inclined, leave a constructive comment. Enigma out.